Aries, this is your channel messages for the 29th of May. Aries, your channel message is the Strength card, the Nine of Pentacles, Sagittarius. Okay, so the Strength card talks about ego. It talks about self-esteem. Okay, whether that's your self-esteem towards yourself or towards how people see you. All right, with the Nine of Pentacles is usually a single female. She can be black or white, but the pentacles usually represent a melanated woman. And we have Sagittarius, which is also a melanated woman. So I'm getting something about you're in love with this woman, but you're not sure if she is attracted to you. Now, Sagittarius rules philosophy and higher learning. Maybe you feel like you're not intelligent enough. Maybe you feel like you don't have the right birth chart, okay? The Nine of Pentacles can also be Virgo. We're getting something about a single woman with a Sagittarius, or something about this single, there's something about this woman's northern node. And we're getting, in order for this woman to achieve her northern node, it's going to take great resilience. It's going to take, we're getting the role that you're being prepped for your future. It requires you to have self-esteem that's unmatched. I'm getting the journey, the pilgrimage, the philosophy that you're about to take on. I'm getting it's imperative you don't doubt yourself. It's imperative that you don't listen to outside chatter. It's imperative that you see yourself on top and you see yourself as the greatest person who ever did it. I'm getting something about self-talk, how you talk to yourself, how you see yourself. If you call yourself ugly every day, then you're going to feel ugly even if you're not. So let's go ahead and go into your reading, Aries. I'm getting something takes great resilience. Something takes. I'm getting this philosophy, this higher learning you're going on. It's imperative. I don't know if you had to do this alone, but I'm getting you're going to do it alone. And because you're going to do it alone, you need to understand that, yeah, nobody else can feed you the confidence to carry this out. It's up to you. Let's go. First card out, we have the tarot. Maybe your northern node involves you reading tarot. Maybe another node involves you being a spiritual practitioner. We have the Wheel of Fortune, yeah. And you should know the tarot market is very oversaturated. And even if we're not talking about YouTube, you should check the tarot scene in Britain, where tarot is the home. That is the home of tarot. America isn't the home of tarot. Britain is, the UK. Cassandra, I was in love with a married man. Listen, I had a client named Jennifer, and Jennifer told me about this man. And I told her that if she contacted him again, then he will ghost her. Oracle readings, right? UK is the home of tarot. So I'm getting gonna be a world-renowned tarot reader. It's imperative that, listen, you have a lot of competition. You have people who are doing this for 30 years, 50 years. I'm getting the Nine of Pentacles is very young. But I'm getting something is going to take resilience. It's going to take strength. And it's going to take you for belief. This is not even being delusional. This is understanding that even though, because you have people that would say, I'm the oldest to do it. I've been in this business for 30 years. Yeah, but you have people who are graduate medical school at 21. And they haven't been studying as long as doctors, but them are complete it at a younger age. Them is the first to be a doctor, and them not reach 20 properly. The first scholar, and the scholar graduated college at 18. Yeah, but they haven't been doing it as long as a college lecturer. But their mind is faster. So I'm getting something about tarot. That's your business. Tarot. We have the Two of Swords, yeah. I don't know if you know your destiny. I'm getting a lot of people that will talk you out of it. They're going to tell you you're not wise enough. You're not strong enough. You don't have experience. In order for you to be a good tarot reader or fortune teller, it does not matter how long you do it. You have to be connected to your intuition to do it well. That's why I come here a lot of times and people be like, didn't I see you with that clothes before? Didn't I see you wear this before? Yes, there's something called a washing machine and soap and water. I don't know if you know this. And there's one thing that I have really like to implement to my viewers. Whether you want to be a tarot reader or whatever you want to be in life, that has nothing to do with the clothes where you wear. If you want to see a fashion show, go to the girls that has Get Ready With Me while I unbox all my Amazon orders. Yeah, I don't have time for the nails. I read tarot. I need to come here in an expensive clothes I read. It's not about the clothes where you wear. It's about how connected you are to the intuition. That's why I don't wear false hair either. It will block my crown chakra. I won't get messages. When I have on the dead nails and the fake nails and the whole heap of makeup, I can't see myself being a world-renowned tarot reader. And before I read tarot, I'm going to put on lashes. I'm going to do my makeup. You know how long makeup take for though? Even if you're a good makeup artist yourself. No, I'm going to put on nails, hair, and I'm going to make sure I buy the most expensive clothes to come on YouTube to tell my viewers what. You can't make it in life unless you look like this. You can't make it in the tarot business unless you have nails and you don't repeat clothes. Tarot is about a pilgrimage, whether you're rich or you're poor. And I don't want any of my viewers to believe that I'm here trying to promote expensive clothes, or that, listen to me, you can't be repeating the same clothes, or listen to me, you have to make sure that everything that you see me present to you is things I've done myself. Yesterday, I do my hair. Yesterday, I prep my hair. I don't even make hairdressers do my hair. Who you think, when you see my hair change every day, who you think do my hair? It's me. It's me. Right after I finish recording, I'm going to go into the bathroom. I'm going to do my hair for tomorrow, the next reading. I can't see myself being a successful tarot reader, but I sit down and want hairdresser chair for 3 hours. And my scalp tighter braids, and I come back and put on a bonnet, and I pretend that, oh, because I want my edges laid, and I want to look the crispiest on camera. It's not about that. It's about a pilgrimage of the soul. That's why, regardless of when people want to mock me because of whether I repeat. Well, first of all, I don't know if you know this, I don't have money. So even if I never want to repeat clothes, I cannot not repeat clothes. I don't have money for buy clothes. I don't know if you know. Want to know my journey? Please go on my page, click all these videos, and see where I come from. At least 2 years. This is. I'm going on to my 3rd year of reading tarot on YouTube. The first 2 years, I was in 2 different shelters. I don't know if you know this. I never start here, so. Majority of my clothes were second hand. There were donations. There weren't clothes I buy. There weren't. These are not clothes I buy in a store. This is clothes I get in a shelter. Home First did give me this. While I was at Home First, I get this last year, April. So that is what I try to explain to people. It's not about how you look and your nails are done and if you're in expensive jewelry. It's about a connection to your soul. So I'm getting enough people that gonna talk you out of it. They might criticize you about shit that have nothing to do with tarot or fortune telling. But you have to make sure say you're strong enough. And you have to withstand it alone. Because a lot of people are going to doubt you. Especially people who have been doing it longer than you, but they're not as popular as you. We also have the 4 of Cups, yeah. And on top of talking about all of these material things, what about your addictions? What about certain things you're addicted to? Because I know enough tarot readers will come on YouTube acting like them holy, and when them done, them are indulgent. Them drunk all them day. All the day them drunk. And them drunk for hide the parts of them who they don't want people to see. You have to learn to say no. Even if I didn't have money, even if I didn't have money for buy clothes and wear a different clothes every day, that wouldn't be something I wanted to do. Because that's not what I want to show my viewers. That's not the influence I want to leave on younger generations. The people who are younger than me who want to do tarot, I don't want them to believe that you need to have a certain type of wardrobe to be a tarot reader. It's not about that. It's not about the clothes or the shoes or the jewelry or the hair or the makeup. It's about your connection to yourself. Yeah, the 4 of Cups. You have to learn to say no in this industry. Because a lot of people will buy you and buy you out. And people will know that you're lacking and you don't have certain things, and them offer it to you because they want to throw you off. And you have to learn to say no. Not every help is good help. You see how much help Jesus Christ had? and they helped him go to his death. We have the Moon card, which is Pisces, and we also have the World card, completion. And the World card in this deck, she's naked. She's naked. To me, in order to be a good fortune teller and a tarot reader, it's not about you coming on camera or you making a client believe that you're better than them when it comes down to your spiritual journey. It's about knowing that even if you were stripped naked and you have to put a sheet around you, could you read tarot? If you were poor and you had no money and you were homeless and struggling, could you read tarot? Because the only other girl me didn't know, and she said she used to read tarot for food. She said when she didn't have no money, she used to read. She did homeless, was Astra Queen, Shantae Long, Annex Roman. She's the only other tarot reader that me didn't know when they got through homelessness. She said sometimes she did on her period. She couldn't even fucking take a shower because she's homeless. But she still did follow her pilgrimage. And look on her now. Of course, she's not showing her face, and I'm not sure why. But look on her now. Look on her apartment. Look on the life what she live. Not saying it's a terror and a glamorous life. If you want that, go to Instagram. If you want what you call model, you want to see clothes and shoes and hair, go to a beauty influencer for that. She's the only other tarot reader me didn't know struggle. All the others, them had help. Them had mommy and daddy for buy things for them. Them had live with mommy and daddy. Them had these, them go college, them went through school, them had jobs. It's usually the ones them who did it when them had nothing was the best. I met tarot readers will say, oh yeah, my dad was a tarot reader, my mom was a tarot reader, I'm a tarot reader. That's great. But your intuition low. Because you never struggle. Not saying if you do tarot, you have to struggle, but tarot is a part of getting closer to your intuition, not getting closer to the red carpet. The blessings and the money and the fame and the fortune is the addition to it. But I can say here, even if I don't have no money, I know myself. I know what I like, I know what I don't like. A lot of people who have money, them don't know themselves. That's why they walk around being somebody they're not. Even though they never repeat clothes, even though them drive, even though them have businesses, but them don't know themselves. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the 9 of Pentacles. Exactly. You're going to be a fortune teller. You're going to be a tarot reader. And this is all on you. You're not your mother, not your father, not your sister, not your brother. You're even going to have clients who want you to read for them. And the only reason why they want you to read for them is for throw you off. It's to put black magic on you. It's for tell you that, yeah, you gave me a reading and what you said, yeah, it didn't resonate. Can I have a refund? For throw off your intuition when the fuckers know that. I remember one time I up on Bigo TV and this guy said, come read for me. I'm a read for him. And the man broke. He's broke and him carried upon block. And when I tell him like, no, that's not, because him had a lot of viewers watching. I don't know what you're talking about. That ain't me. Yes, it is you. You're just trying to be somebody you're not. So a lot of times when you read tarot for people, they will tell you say it off. It ain't off. If it was off, they wouldn't continue watching you after. Aries, the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles. That's you. There you go. You need to believe say you can be greater than life in order to be greater than, in life. And nobody never believe in you. Nobody believes in your journey. Nobody gives a fuck about your struggle. But as soon as you get on, you're going to see all these friends around you. People might call you a witch. They may say you're bad-lucked. They may say you have mental health. But they're going to say that before you get on. And when you get on, you're going to say everybody wants to be a witch. Everybody want to learn about tarot. Everybody want to see what it's like to be in the world of the occult. You're going to see the people who jump on it because it's trending. And the people who was already there or who just decided to join because they're going through their spiritual journey. This cycle in our life, the tarot, it ain't for the faint-hearted. This is not a banking job. A 9 to 5 is easy. This is not. This not easy. Because at least with a 9 to 5, you're guaranteed something at the end of your hard work. When you read tarot, it's a hit or miss. You can read for 15 years and never make it. Or you can read for 15 years and do make it. Either way, you gain enlightenment. And that is something money can't buy. You see how much people go to psychologists for de-rationalize them thoughts. Because them don't know themselves. And there are doctors, there are lawyers, there are so-called respected people in society. But you have to go to another person to help you decode your mind. Meanwhile, tarot readers may not make as much money as they should, but they know themselves. That's why they're happy being alone. Because they don't seek validation outside themselves. The Two of Swords is clarified by the Three of Wands. I'm getting a lot of people might leave comment on your shit. A lot of people might write your letters. Or again, a lot of people might throw you off. But guess what? Them don't read tarot. Never make a motherfucker who don't even know about what you do tell you they're doing a bad job. They're trolls. The Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Wands, yeah. And a lot of people will become your enemy because you don't want to work with them. And I don't see the point of you spending months or years figuring out who you are, but people who don't know people who don't know themselves want you to work with them. Them want you be in this group. The whole group, them don't know themselves. Them don't know what them like. They're followers. Or if they're not followers, they're people, again, them don't know who they are inside. Them have friends around them for distract them. And you're the only authentic person in the group. That's why you're outcast. That's why you get backlash. That's why people don't want to fuck with you. Because you make people see themselves for what they are and not the mask them try for wear. I'm getting you don't want, and that's why you don't want be friends with, I'm getting you don't want to be friends with people. And that's the thing. They will say them want to be friends with you and drag you into this circle just for argue with you. Just for fight with you. Just for tell you ain't shit. The Moon card is clarified by the Devil. Yeah. They're gonna say you're a witch. You do magic. You do spell work. Yeah, you do voodoo. I ain't fucking with she. I ain't having sex with she. I ain't sleeping over her house. That bitch might put a spell on me. Okay. But wait until the money come. Wait until the fame come. You'll see everybody want to fuck with you. Everybody want to be a friend. Everybody gonna want a reading. They're gonna say he's a devil worshipper. You sell your soul to the Illuminati. You sold your soul to the devil. Well, apparently the devil know his position more than God knew his. The devil know himself more than God know himself. You know that, right? The devil know he's an evil man. Did God know that Eve would fuck up humanity and fuck a snake? Did God know that Jesus Christ would die? Because the devil know his job. His job is to punish. His job to be evil. So the devil was the devil responsible for Jesus Christ being crucified on the cross? Or was it God's response? Who the response for that? Because they claim that the devil is the evil one. But for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son and said, whosoever shall believeth in him shall not perish, but have an everlasting life. The devil was not responsible for Jesus dying. God was. So I feel like exactly that's the difference between people who do not know their role and people who do. That's why the devil lonely. That's why lonely souls go to the devil. The World card is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. Me getting the world is going to know your name. And you should know if you're a fortune teller or a tarot reader, you will be battling with the Jews. They're going to be the sector that going to try to come for you. They're going to try to stop you. The Jews are going to call it the all red bull. They're going to call it the Antichrist. Because that was a secret of the Jews. Tarot was. If you look on the high priestess, she's holding a Torah. That is the book of the Jewish people. The Jews are going to come for you. You need to know that. The devil. This ain't for the weak-hearted. It may look pretty. But a lot of people drop off. A lot of people drop off of this. With magic and spiritual warfare, the church will even pray for you for stop. The church will have a chain of prayer for you for stop doing what you're doing and come to the church. You have to understand, even God is against you. Even the people who worship God is against you. This ain't for the weak-hearted. We have human and sex trafficking. We have Pisces. We have Taurus. We have Mercury. We have religious agenda. And we have Pluto. Pluto is the coldest planet, it's the farthest planet. And at first Pluto was a part of the solar system, and then it's not. And then it is, and then it's not. Wait till you find out how much more planets exist beyond Pluto. I'm going to leave it here until next time. Bye.